Good evening. This is All India Radio and I'm Anuja Kumar with the news at 9. The headlines. Campaigning intensifies for assembly elections in Madhya Pradesh, Rajasthan, Telangana and Mizoram. Punjab police arrest a terrorist in Amritsar grenade attack case. President Ram Nath Kovind invites Indian diaspora in Australia to be a part of country's transformational journey. Indian panorama at IFFI in Goa begins with screening of Malayalam movie Ollu. 26 feature films and 21 non-feature films to be screened in this section. And in cricket, Australia beat India by 4 runs in rain-marred first 2020 match at Brisbane. Campaigning for assembly elections has intensified in Madhya Pradesh, Mizoram, Rajasthan and Telangana. In Madhya Pradesh, leaders of various political parties are making whirlwind tours in different parts of the state to win the voters. Our correspondent has filed this report.
BJP leader and Union Minister Rajnath Singh, Nitin Gadkari, Uma Bharti, Narendra Singh Tomar and UP Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath took charge of BJP's campaign today. Talking to media persons in Indore, former Prime Minister Dr. Manmohan Singh claimed that demonetization created an atmosphere of economic chaos in the country. Addressing rallies in Bundelkhand area, Mayawati blamed that the Congress is plotting to end BSP. Samajwadi Party Chief Akhilesh Yadav also said that Congress is getting arrogant and are under misconception that they can defeat BJP on their own. Sanjeev Sharma, AIR News, Bhopal.
In Mizoram, Election Commission has extended the last date for voting on postal ballots for service voters till tomorrow. The poll panel has also made arrangements for temporary polling stations at Kanhumu village bordering with Tripura to facilitate Bru displaced voters to cast their votes. Our correspondent has more.
CEO Ashish Kundra had talks with inmates of Bru relief camps in Tripura. The inmates voiced their insecurity in casting their votes in Mizoram. CEO, however, assured them of adequate security measures. He also said the Mizo community is ready to welcome them and will open facilitation centers for them. Irene, AIR News, Aizawl.
The 230-member Madhya Pradesh Assembly and 40-member Mizoram Assembly will go to polls in a single phase on the 28th of this month. In Rajasthan, BJP National President Amit Shah said this election is against casteism, nepotism and appeasement. Mr. Shah was interacting with youth of the state during the Yuva Town Hall program held in Jaipur. He said that country needs a strong government, not compelled governments. On the other hand, Congress spokesperson Ajay Makhan has accused the BJP government in the state for failing on issues related to youth and employment, agriculture and farmers and women's security. Interacting with media in Jaipur, Mr. Makhan said only 150,000 youngsters have been provided with government jobs. In Telangana, a high-level team of Election Commission headed by Chief Election Commissioner O.P. Rawat will be on a 2-day visit to the state from tomorrow. Our correspondent reports all major political parties are getting ready for the high-voltage campaigning in the state.
TRS Chief Chandrasekhar Rao has launched his second phase electioneering, under which he addressed public meetings at Jadcherla, Devarakonda, Nakarekal, Bhongir and Medak today. He explained various development programs that his government implemented during the past 4.5 years. Ahead of UPA Chairperson Sonia Gandhi's scheduled visit to Telangana, Congress senior leaders are involved in hectic political activity, like preparing party manifesto, which Mrs. Gandhi will release in the public meeting. The Congress-led People's Alliance is also preparing the Common Minimum Program. Lakshmi, AIR News, Hyderabad.
Meanwhile, Telugu Desam Party, TDP, released its election manifesto today. State TDP President L. Ramana said a common minimum program is being formulated and all the promises made in the manifesto will be incorporated in it. The TDP has assured waiving of crop loans of up to 2 lakh rupees for farmers and 10,000 crore rupees special fund to provide minimum support price for agriculture produce. It also promised monthly allowance of 3,000 rupees each to jobless youth. Rajasthan and Telangana will go to polls on the 7th of next month in a single phase. Counting of votes in all poll-bound states will take place on the 11th of next month. BJP today urged the Election Commission to take action against Madhya Pradesh Congress President Kamal Nath and his party for allegedly seeking votes on religious grounds. The party also accused him of hatching a conspiracy against free and fair polls in the state. A BJP delegation, including Union Ministers Mukhtar Abbas Naqvi and S.S. Ahluwalia, submitted a memorandum to the Commission in this regard. Talking to reporters in New Delhi, Mr. Naqvi said the BJP has also sought action against the Congress for allegedly offering allurements to voters in Madhya Pradesh. In news just in, Jammu and Kashmir Governor Satyapal Malik has dissolved State Assembly. Punjab Chief Minister Captain Amrinder Singh today said police has solved Amritsar grenade attack by arresting the terrorist Bikramjit Singh involved in the case. 3 persons were killed and several people injured in the attack on Sunday when 2 men on a motorcycle threw a grenade during a public gathering at the Nirankari Bhavan at Amritsar's Raja Sansi village. Addressing a press conference in Chandigarh, Mr. Singh said the hunt is on to nab the other accused.
I am happy to announce that the police, under the leadership of our DGP, Mr. Suresh Arora, ने वो बंदे फड़ लेते ने 2 बंदे उधे शामिल थे एक तारीवाल पिंड दा the other man who we are on to and ਉਹਨੂੰ ਵੀ ਅਸੀਂ ਜਲਦੀ ਉਹਨੂੰ ਫੜ ਲਾਂਗੇ.
The Chief Minister said ISI-backed Khalistani forces in Pakistan were behind the attack. He said the arrested terrorist was an operative of Khalistan Liberation Force KLF. He said Bikram told police that the grenade was provided to him by Pakistan-based KLF chief Harmeet Singh Happy. Chief Minister described the attack on Nirankari Bhavan as yet another attempt by ISI and Pakistan establishment to carry out terrorist activities in Punjab. Finance Minister Arun Jaitley today said that the 2 NDA governments led by Atal Bihari Vajpayee and Narendra Modi have made significant efforts to investigate the 1984 anti-Sikh riots, resulting in conviction and sentencing of 2 accused. In his Facebook page titled The Legacy of 1984, Mr. Jaitley said there are thousands of such cases which required a similar punishment in 1980s itself. He said the Indian society and particularly the Sikh community wants a closure of the horrible memories of 1984. This is All India Radio giving you the news. For quick news updates round the clock, follow us on our Twitter handle at AIR News Alerts. You can also log on to our website newsonair.nic.in. President Ram Nath Kovind has invited the Indian diaspora to invest in the country and be a part of its transformational journey. Mr. Kovind was addressing the Indian diaspora in Sydney today on the first day of his 4-day visit to Australia.
It is a matter of pride for us that the Indian community in Australia is highly respected. Today, Indian skills and professionals are much sought after here and elsewhere in the world. We count Australia as a key partner in our national flagship programs like Make in India, Skill India, Clean India and Digital India.
After concluding his Vietnam tour, the President reached Sydney this morning, becoming the first Indian President to visit Australia. Our correspondent covering the President's visit has filed this report.
Addressing the community reception organized by Indian diaspora in Sydney, President Ram Nath Kovind said, Indian community in Australia is an important partner in strengthening India's international outreach. He said Australia-India relation has been enhanced remarkably over the years. Indians settled in various parts of Australia came in large number to see and hear President. India is keen to leverage Australian technology, know-how and investment for growth and development in India. Sanjeev Sundaryal, AIR News, Sydney, Australia.
Earlier in the day, the President visited the Anzac Memorial at Hyde Park in Sydney. It was constructed in 1934 in remembrance of the Australian Imperial Force that took part in World War I. Mr. Kovind laid a wreath at the memorial and paid homage to those who laid down their lives in the war. The President will hold talks with Australian Prime Minister Scott Morrison tomorrow and is expected to sign some agreements. Prime Minister Narendra Modi will share his thoughts with the people in India and abroad in the 50th edition of the Mann Ki Baat program of All India Radio this Sunday. Mr. Modi has been raising various important issues through the monthly program. He had shared his thoughts on Beti Bachao Beti Padhao initiative in the 29th episode of Mann Ki Baat.
In his Mann Ki Baat address in February 2017, Prime Minister Narendra Modi had said that Beti Bachao Beti Padhao is no longer just a government program. He said it has now become a campaign of societal empathy and public education. Mr. Modi mentioned about various initiatives taken by different state governments to educate and empower girl child.
बेटी बचाओ बेटी पढ़ाओ ये आंदोलन तेज गति से आगे बढ़ रहा है। आज ये सिर्फ सरकारी कार्यक्रम नहीं रहा है, ये एक सामाजिक संवेदना का, लोक शिक्षा का अभियान बन गया है। विगत 2 वर्षों के दौरान इस कार्यक्रम ने आम जनमानस को जोड़ लिया है। देश के प्रत्येक कोने में इस ज्वलंत मुद्दे पर लोगों को सोचने पर मजबूर किया है और बरसों से चली आ रही पुराने रीति रिवाजों के प्रति लोगों की सोच में बदलाव लाया है। जब ये समाचार मिलते हैं कि बेटी के जन्म पर उत्सव मनाया गया, इतना आनंद आता है। पूरा आंदोलन जन आंदोलन बना है, नई नई कल्पनाएं उसके साथ जुड़ी हैं, स्थानीय आवश्यकताओं के अनुसार उसको मोड़ा गया है। मैं इसे एक अच्छी निशानी मानता हूँ।
Talking to AIR News, Secretary in the Women and Child Development Ministry Rakesh Srivastava said child sex ratio has improved after the implementation of Beti Bachao Beti Padhao program. He said started in 2015, the BBBP is being implemented in every district.
बेटी बचाओ बेटी पढ़ाओ कार्यक्रम इनिशियली 2015 में चालू किया था माननीय प्रधानमंत्री जी द्वारा हरियाणा में, और अभी तक इसके परिणाम आए हैं वो बहुत अच्छे आए हैं। जैसे कि हरियाणा, राजस्थान, और जो चाइल्ड सेक्स रेशियो जो बहुत घट गई थी वो पिछले 3 वर्षों में बढ़ करके 928 हो गई है प्रति 1000 बॉयज, और इसमें राशि पिछले साल 250 करोड़ था, इस साल इसको बढ़ा करके 280 करोड़ किया गया है, और ये सभी जिलों में एक साथ हम लागू कर रहे हैं।
Prime Minister had said the entire movement has become a people's movement and the new imagination and new concepts have been linked with Beti Bachao Beti Padhao initiative. With Dipendra Kumar, Sheila, AIR News, Delhi.
The Indian Panorama section of the International Film Festival of India, IFFI, was inaugurated by Information and Broadcasting Secretary Amit Khare at Panaji in Goa today. It began with the screening of Malayalam movie Orlu, directed by Shaji Karun, and Marathi short film Kharwas, directed by Aditya Suhas Jambhale. 26 feature films and 21 non-feature films will be screened in the Indian Panorama section of the IFFI. Meanwhile, Minister of State for Information and Broadcasting Rajyavardhan Rathore today inaugurated a multimedia digital exhibition on Mahatma Gandhi at the International Film Festival of India, IFFI, in Panaji, Goa. Titled Mahatma on Celluloid, the exhibition provides a state-of-the-art digital experience to the viewers who can relive the life of times of Mahatma and draw inspiration from his ideals and work. Speaking on the occasion, Mr. Rathore said it is a very interactive exhibition.
We've also taken the occasion to put our exhibition, which is one of the finest exhibitions on Mahatma Gandhi. It's a very interactive exhibition. This exhibition has been taken around in the entire country earlier, but now we brought it here in Goa, taking the opportunity of IFFI 49.
News Service Division of All India Radio brings you a special roundup on the film festival. This is being broadcast in Parikrama and Aaj Savere programs and will continue till 29th of this month. Stay tuned to FM Gold for the latest updates about the festival. Eid Miladun Nabi, the birthday of Prophet Muhammad, was celebrated today. Milad Mehfils and Sirat conferences highlighting the life and teachings of the Prophet were held across the country. The President, the Vice President and the Prime Minister greeted the people on the occasion. In cricket, India lost to Australia by 4 runs in the first 2020 international of the 3-match series at Brisbane today. India scored 169 for 7 in the 17 overs against the target of 174 runs under Duckworth-Lewis method as match got delayed due to rain. Earlier, India won the toss and elected to bowl. In boxing, pugilist Mary Kom will take on North Korea's Kim Hyang-mi in the semi-final tomorrow in the Women's World Championships. And now, before we end the bulletin, the headlines once again. Campaigning intensifies for assembly elections in Madhya Pradesh, Rajasthan, Telangana and Mizoram. Punjab police arrest a terrorist in Amritsar grenade attack case. President Ramnath Kovind invites Indian diaspora in Australia to be a part of country's transformational journey. Indian Panorama at IFFI in Goa begins with screening of Malayalam movie Orlu, 26 feature films and 21 non-feature films to be screened in this section. And in cricket, Australia beat India by 4 runs in rain-marred first 2020 match at Brisbane. For details of these stories and more, log on to our website www.newsonair.nic.in. And that is all in the news at 9. Good night.